Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. The Cleveland Browns have been navigating a roller coaster of a season, and recent developments with their star receiver Jerry Jeudy are adding even more fuel to the fire. For Browns fans who have been following the team closely, it's impossible not to notice how quickly perceptions around Jeudy have shifted, and perhaps the reality of his situation is becoming clearer as well. It's one of those moments that makes you sit back and think about how unpredictable this league can be, especially when it comes to star players and the direction of a franchise. Just a year ago, Jerry Jeudy was riding high. He had persevered through some major upheaval at quarterback and still managed to put up impressive numbers, hauling in 90 catches for 229 yards. That kind of production is no joke in the NFL, and it earned him a well-deserved spot in the Pro Bowl. For Browns fans, this was a sign of what Jeudy could bring to the table, a talented receiver with the ability to make big plays and help elevate the offense to a new level. His Pro Football Focus grade of 73.5 last year ranked him as the 38th best receiver in the league out of 133 graded receivers, which is solid considering the level of competition in the NFL. But fast forward to this season, and things haven't exactly gone according to plan. Jeudy's rating has taken a nosedive. His current grade is 56.9, which now places him at 106th out of 130 receivers. That's a significant drop, and it raises a lot of questions about what's really going on behind the scenes. Is it a matter of effort? Is it the team's inability to get him the ball? Or perhaps a combination of both? The Browns have cycled through a handful of quarterbacks, Joe Flacco, Dillon Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders, trying to find some consistency, but it's clear that the connection between Jeudy and the offense has been strained. The frustration is palpable on both sides. Jeudy, who's in the second year of a 3-year, $52 million contract that has already been restructured to push payments into the future, isn't delivering the numbers fans expected. At the moment, he's sitting at 40 catches for 519 yards, and his recent mistakes, including a costly drop that led to an interception against the Bears, haven't helped his case. His drop count is now at 9 for the season, matching last year's total. That's not what Browns fans want to see from a receiver with his talent, especially when the team is trying to build around a high-powered offense that can compete in the AFC. The question now is what the Browns should do. Some experts, like Mike Ginnitti from Spotrac, are suggesting that Jeudy might be on the bubble when it comes to roster stability. His $6 million option bonus for 2026 is fully guaranteed, but the Browns could look to ship him off before that becomes a problem, especially if they believe he's not fitting into their long-term plans. The possibility of trading Jeudy isn't out of the question, especially considering his age, just 26, and the fact that his contract is still relatively reasonable compared to other top-tier receivers. The team might see a trade as a way to recoup some draft capital, especially if they don't see him as part of their future. What complicates things further is the recent sideline confrontation between Jeudy and Sanders. Whether the Browns decide to stick with Sanders at quarterback or look elsewhere, the interaction between the two has raised eyebrows. It's not exactly the kind of thing you want to see in a locker room that's trying to build chemistry and unity. Sanders, for his part, handled the situation with maturity, saying, "It is what it is. I'm not one to kick someone while they're down. He understands it was a big play, and I'm sure he's hard on himself, so there's no need for me to be extra and do that." That kind of professionalism is good to see, but it underscores the fact that the team's offensive chemistry is still a work in progress. Looking at Jeudy's overall performance, it's clear that this season has been a disappointment for him and the Browns alike. His struggles with drops, combined with the inconsistent quarterback play, have limited his impact. Yet, despite all this, Jeudy's age and talent still make him an intriguing asset for any team. Browns have to weigh whether to try to fix the relationship, hope for a turnaround in 2024, or potentially move him to recoup draft picks and shake things up. The situation is complicated by the fact that Jeudy has made headlines for more than just his on-field struggles. Earlier this month, he was involved in a sideline confrontation with Sanders, which drew some attention. Whether or not the Browns stick with Sanders as their quarterback, having a good locker room environment is key. The last thing they want is a distraction or lingering tension that could affect team chemistry down the stretch. From a broader perspective, the Browns are in a unique position. They've been building a roster with a mix of young talent and veteran presence, aiming to finally make a deep playoff run. Their defense has been solid, led by players like Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward, but the offense has been inconsistent at times, especially in the passing game. The addition of Jeudy was supposed to be a boost, a weapon that could stretch defenses and give quarterback Shedeur Sanders a reliable target. But with the current struggles, it's clear that the team still needs to find that rhythm and consistency. Fans are undoubtedly wondering what's next. Will the Browns try to salvage the relationship with Jeudy? Will they look to trade him before the trade deadline, or wait until the offseason when they might get better value? The team's front office is known for being strategic and patient, but they also understand the importance of making tough decisions to improve the roster. If they decide to part ways, it could be a move that helps reshape the offense, allowing other young receivers or draft picks to step up and fill that void. Despite all the noise, Browns fans remain hopeful. The team has shown resilience this season, bouncing back from tough losses and fighting hard in every game. They're still in the thick of the playoff hunt, and with a few key adjustments, there's no reason they can't turn things around. The coaching staff is aware of the issues, and they're working behind the scenes to find solutions. Whether that involves fixing the chemistry with Jeudy or making a strategic move, the goal remains clear: competing at the highest level and making another run at the Super Bowl. As we look ahead, it's important to remember that the NFL is a league of adjustments. The Browns have always been known for their grit and perseverance, traits that will serve them well in these challenging times. Fans should stay locked in, support their team through thick and thin, and keep the faith that brighter days are ahead. The season isn't over yet, and with the talent they have on the roster, there's still a lot to play for. In the end, this situation with Jeudy is just one chapter in the Browns' ongoing story. It's a story of resilience, strategic moves, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Browns fans, I know you're passionate and ready to see this team rise again. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's see how this chapter unfolds. The journey to another Super Bowl isn't over, and every game, every play, and every decision counts. The Browns are still in the fight, and with the right moves, they can turn this season into something special. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.